everybody. So my name is Majesty Angel in the flesh. So hi everyone. So on the live we're talking about reintroducing ourselves. You like what? I don't know what's going on with people, but a lot of people are going to find out. I encourage everybody around the world and everybody who's listening to this live. I think it's about time that we start reintroducing ourselves to these funny ass people. Mm-hmm. Listen, I was just kind of not going through anything. I don't never really go through anything, but these people are gonna fucking find out. You're like, what? These people are gonna find out. So as people are regaining back their strength, meaning who they are as individuals, as people have been, because a lot of people haven't been taking notes. You're like, what? Taking notes? Some people have been getting over for so goddamn long. Yeah, they have. And I think this is why, well, I always tell people when you're living in your truth, hmm and you're demanding, not demanding, but you're demanding people to stand on business. Like, that's why I'm running that goddamn short. Like, walking like you talking, motherfuckers. Like, and people are not putting up the right bill. You like putting up the right bill. No, they're not. I have been noticing just for myself, and it's going to be very, very sickening to a lot of people because I'm such a giver. Right? I have been giving so much to these ungrateful ass people. You like what? I have. And I don't understand why some people don't think that when you are actually saying that the shit that you want to do, like it made me so mad. I don't want to tell my business, but it made me so mad. I hate a motherfucker that always say, "I'm on good energy. I'm on good energy." And then when you talk to somebody, they always displaying something else that what they just said, right? So you like what? No, no, and I'm noticing just because a lot of people, right? You know how we are keeping a lot of things. I always say that sometimes in this season it's good for you to keep a lot of shit that you're doing to yourself. So because people, you should guys, you should see it. hmm That's what I was trying to say the other day. Oh, a lot of people like my stuff. I didn't know that I had my account on private, so I had to open up my account. So now a lot of people are seeing like the different things that I'm sharing and stuff like that. Um, yeah. You like what? Yeah, reintroduce yourself to the world. Reintroduce yourself to the world. Let them know that a whole bunch of shit that you used to do is just unacceptable. I think that's why when I was coming on, when I did the thing this morning, I was trying to say for um I don't understand what's wrong with people. You're like, what? Because when people have big bills, like, what the fuck you mean? When people have big bills, their patience to bullshit is very, very, like, low. You're like, what the fuck? Like, big bills, right? So people shouldn't be, like, thinking that people have time to play with people, right? In the beginning, I was thinking that people wanted certain people to save them and shit like that. Mm-mm. So I was sitting here, I was doing a whole bunch of, I was making business calls because I don't really like to talk too much about that. But um, every week I had made an agreement because I plugged myself into something, right? I'm a go getter. I don't never ask nobody to do shit for me. Because I know a lot of stuff that I do is very, very pricey. I don't have time for niggas saying this, that, and the third, right? So I have a lot of pride in my stuff, and I'm so mm, protective over my stuff. So I just got finished calling a lady. A lot of people don't know. Like this is what I believe. Um, the way that you carry friendships or business relationships, people should always be on a good accord with people because you never really know when you might need people. So I had to make a business phone call because I plugged in with another company other than the company that I went through to get my certificate and something, and I just wanted to make sure that they were like legit because I'm paying some big big money. So I'm waiting on them to call me back because I'm in the season now because I want to. No, I'm not want to. I'm gonna be posted up in different cities. So I always feel like if I'm ripping and running. Like, you know how some girls, they want to go on vacation or they want to go to another state, so however that it may be. I always feel like, well, since I'm going to be running like that, right? It's like going to be like two places. I'm kind of going to be like that, right? It's either going to be in Atlanta or it's going to be down there in Miami. So while I'm down there in Atlanta, right? And I'm going to be in Atlanta for a little bit. I like money, right? I want to hustle. So when I'm there, I want to get some bread. I don't know if people be thinking like that, right? So it's these people that I'm going through. So I just want to make sure everything is fine. But I told them when I was talking to them last week, I said, it's okay. You're like, what? Because in a minute, I'm going to see, how official that they are. But I was just checking my Zoom thing because they have like discussions in different classes that I have to plug into, right? So I'm just reintroducing myself. You're like, what? To the world. And I was telling, I had a conversation, I was on the phone, because I was telling people, I will run people the fuck over. You like, what? Fuck yeah. I will run people the fuck over, right? And you have to be like that. I don't mean to be so vulgar like that, but when your head is in, not your head, but when you be so on point of what you want to do, you're not going to allow nobody to fuck that shit up. So I'm reintroducing people and people can't take it. They don't know how to, because I always been like that. Like I always been the person that people could count on. Hi, how are you? I'm trying to come here and tell people to stand on business and to reintroduce yourself to these motherfuckers. You're like, yo, you know what I mean? Like I'm not saving nobody. You're like, yo, I don't have no grace and I shouldn't be like that. Because if it's on the other end, people don't show you grace, yo. They'll try to drain you, like they would try to drain you. And these motherfuckers really been trying to drain me, yo. And when I mean I've been fighting like Rocky, I mean it's so crazy. And I refuse to let people like drain me. I refuse to let people ride this ride. That's why I say that I don't need nobody to do nothing. Like so many different people have showed me last year how disloyal they ass was. It's always that one person that bring a little bit more emotion, that attract a little bit more, that do a lot of bit more, and that's me. So I don't got time for that. Nah. So I'm standing on big business. That's why when I ask people for certain shit, I want them to stand on big business. I want them to really, really walk the way that they saying that they gonna walk. Jesus loves you. Oh my God. I know Jesus is what. I know Jesus loved me. You like what? Listen. The federal rally, they can watch all they want. Somebody said the feds is watching. Good. My cousin is a federal judge. Fucking around with me if they want to. I know who to call. I always be trying to tell people. I have 5 good hitters. You like, who your 5 good hitters? I have 5 good hitters. The 5 people who I really need in my phone. The first is my lawyer that I have on retainer. If I need to call him and get some information, he gonna give me the information that I need. And he's gonna point me to the right legal service that I need. That's one. Okay. The second one is that I have is my mentor, who is a judge right there in Newark, New Jersey. So only thing I gotta do is go to Newark, New Jersey, give my name, and she's gonna bring me back in her chambers. That's two. Okay. So I'm good. I'm good on that. I'm very, very good on that. And plus, I work a lot. So if I need to go pay another lawyer to represent me on any matter that I need, the job is going to get done. So I don't care about who's watching me, or I can do the shit myself. Cause I know a lot about I know a lot about law. I wanted to be a lawyer. It's just unfortunately I was ripping and running. But dockets and writing up legal law and a whole bunch of different things, I can do that shit my motherfucking self. I'm the best attorney that's not even fucking certified. So people want to fuck around and play with me. They playing with the right person for. They better come very, very correct. Thinking about if I know anybody else. Mm. Do I know anybody else? Probably, sort of. So that's what I do. I love to make great connections, and I love to keep great people, great hitters around me. It's just sometimes I really don't like talking because I know I could be a little bit too much. And I have a lot of people who are very, very like professional and stuff like that. So it's kind of cool. So Somebody said the FBI was watching me. Go ahead, I'm not doing anything. I can see if I was doing a whole bunch of shit. But I'm not, so I don't have nothing to worry about. Let me see what y'all talking about. They like, what? I love you. Oh, I love you. Be safe. Oh, thank you so much. I am being safe. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Jesus is King. Let me tell you something. That's how I know that I'm so blessed. It's like, what? I was just saying, I was like, yo, something is trying to kill me. You're like, and I shouldn't say that. Something is trying to kill me, yo. They trying to kill me. Like, what? Nah. I would just be looking at a whole bunch of different things that I go through. And I'd be like, yo, this shit is just not, it's not possible. Nah, hell no. It's not possible at all. It's not. But I know the God that I serve, as long as I keep my faith, and my faith is so strong, I don't have to worry about anything. I don't walk with no fear in my body. I'm a very, very blessed woman. And I try not to be in dark energy, meaning I don't want to return the same energy that people are giving me, because people are giving me the worst of the worst, right? So I try to keep this pureness within me. But it's gonna be really good. You like what? You like what? It's gonna be really good when people start seeing people in a different light, right? And I always say that because a lot of people can't come back. A lot of people have did so much shit that sorry, I apologize, it's not even gonna work. Right? I always say that shit sometimes. Because it's like you already done prove a lot of shit to me. And I always say that for I wanna be able to touch. But see, that's the whole thing. When you want to position yourself to be able to touch big money, or you want to do big shit, and you have people who already done proved that why they just can't come with you, it becomes very, very easy to make a lot of great decisions. That's why I understand for a lot of different things, right? That a lot of people on my ride, and on a lot of people rides, a lot of people shouldn't be with you. A lot of people can't go. And I think that's what God has been trying to show me, especially with family. Family is the motherfucking worst, especially for me, for the shit that I go through. Like, it made me so mad. It made me so mad, especially when I do a lot, and then you have a motherfucker that want to talk shit. Like, yo, I've been doing this shit on my back. Didn't ask nobody for shit. As much as it might piss me off, but I'm still gonna do it on my back. So how the fuck do you even have the audacity to open up your mouth to say anything about anything when you haven't done nothing? That's what gets me mad about certain things. Let me see what you talking about. How are you using those words? You said, how am I using those words? Because I'm not like you. You heard what I said? Because I'm not like you. That's why. I'm not like you. I can use a whole bunch of words, but I know God is still going to love me. God is still going to come to my defense like he always do. That's what makes me who I am. And that's what makes you who you are. Because you're very judgmental. And that's why you get half a glass, not a full glass. Because when mankind start acting and they start behaving like they're God, this is why you will always get the short end of the stick. That's why. I always say that. You like, what? Somebody said, how am I talking like this, but I'm using God's name in vain because I'm different? You like, what? Let me tell you a stupid ass something. Only why I say that is because I'm a fisher woman of fisher women, right? So that means I have to be able to shift and change so I can be able to not adapt, but be able to relate to people. That's what's wrong with people. People don't know how to shift and change to be able to relate to people. Everybody can't go to everybody the same. That's why everybody are not going to get the same results. It's like half full, right? But people are more concerned about the way people talk. But how are you living? Are you living really, really righteously? For the people who always cast judgment upon people, those are the same people who are going to walk over people. So I am the way that I am because God designed me that way, right? So I'm going to be afforded the opportunity to be able to what? Relate with a whole bunch of different people that a lot of people like yourself will never relate to. But because I'm coming up in this way, because I'm talking like this, you will overlook me, or you will cast judgment upon me, not knowing that I didn't brought a whole bunch of people to the kingdom of heaven. You like what? To the person who just said that. I've been on a prayer line for many years. Brought people to the prayer line a lots. Not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, not six, not seven, not huh? I done brought a whole bunch. I just got chills that came over me. So my crown in heaven is beautiful. My spiritual crown that you don't see is beautiful. For every soul that is won from the kingdom of heaven receives a very great, great crown. I always say that. And then plus on that, I walk because I take care and I do a whole bunch of stuff that I don't say. It's not meant for the world to know that. But as I was coming to do what I was doing, I witnessed a homeless guy in front of a church being cast away by deaconess, deacons, and a whole bunch of people. So don't give me that. Never. When I seen people get pushed away from the church, from the footsteps. He was at the footsteps of the church, and they didn't help him. For they said, this is what you do every Sunday. You come out here and you beg. Now, what real Christian would say something like that? I don't care how many Sundays he come. He come there every Sunday because he know when he come here on Sunday, there's a possibility that a real righteous person, a real God-fearing person, is going to give him what he need, and that just might be $1. That just might be a words of encouragement. That just might be. I'm just going to go because everybody's not like me. I might just go in my trunk and give you a whole bunch of clothes or shit like that. People need to stop cast judgment on people. I know who I am. You like what? I know who I am, baby. I come from a praying family, a matter of fact. My cousin is a pastor right out here in New York City. In Queens, he has his own congregation. So I come from a very, very blessed bloodline. I just refuse to be like how other people want me to be. Because I can't win souls like that, dummies. You like, you heard what I said? People are designed a different way to be able to gain respect and have a whole bunch of people love me. Always say that. I come up here because I'm not trying to mingle with the fake people. Who the fake people? The fake people who pretend to be holy and thou and this, that, and the third. But I want to congregate with people who are woke, who understand the real agenda, right? That's why you'll have more people go out there talk about if you was to curse, if you was to do this, if you was to do this, you going to hell. Everybody don't want to hear that. Everybody want to hear what the other lady said. She said, for Jesus love you. That's the right way to do it, no matter how people are. You like what? I'm just saying. So many people pass millionaires. So many people pass people who can actually help them, right? And this is how they do it because they come in a different disguise. They come stinky. They come alcoholic. They come with problems and shit, not knowing who they really are underneath the dirt and the mess. People are not in that season sometimes to clean it off, the diamond in the rough, to actually see the beauty within people. So I want to come and I see people for who they are. I always see life and beauty within people that people always say to look over. I'm that person. I'm always that person. I don't never, like, even when people be asking for money, I learned a whole bunch of different things from beggars. I didn't know that sometimes beggars are demons, but I learned that recently. You like what? I learned a whole bunch about that. So money also is a different form of different payment sometimes when you're also entertaining sometimes a beggar who was a shapeshifter. It's a whole bunch of different things, but I don't want to go too deep in that. But I don't care about that. You like what? Because if I see somebody, they're asking me for something, I don't care. I hate seeing people like that. You'll see people in the streets, they're asking for money, they're asking for whatever, and they're more concerned about what the fuck they're going to spend it on. That's not your problem. You're like, what? But it's my money. No, it's not. If you're trying to be a blessing to somebody, you're being a blessing. How the hell you going to be a blessing, but then you want to control the fucking blessing? So that means you're not doing it to be a blessing. You're doing it to control your output of what you're doing. And that's wrong. People can't do that. People think that's where they're going to get their blessing. Mm-mm. A pure heart is a pure heart of gold. I always say that. People be so messed up. You like what? Mm-hmm. I see. I like Greek. I'm not Greek. I'm like Egyptian mythology and shit like that. Because at first they were making people pay with the materialistic things. So a lot of people were getting into heaven because they were paying with a lot of materialistic things. But if I was to take a knife and carve it out and put my heart on the scale and weigh it from the good deeds that I have done on this earth, mm, how many people will really get into the kingdom of heaven? From the kindness of their heart, meaning they're not casting judgment, they're not looking down upon people. I hate that. You like what? It's a sin. People need to go back and read their Bible. You like what? Yeah, for in the Bible it said that for anybody that change or manipulate my words within this Bible will have a harsher punishment. For it's better for you not to know than to know. Go back and read your Bible. So stop. People should stop doing that. They're manipulating something for their own personal gain. Go read your Bible. I always say that. So let me reintroduce you to who I am. People need to reintroduce themselves, their new self, to who am I? Who are you? I know who I am. I'm a God-fearing woman. God-fearing woman. I'm very, very different. I believe in so much. I'm a human sponge. Somebody took, DDG, you're an idiot. You like what? He took my word, because I always say like I'm a human AI. But he said some girls need to be like an AI. But some girls need to know how to just be quiet, which almost that's the truth a little bit. But women, some women, we do too much. They don't know. But because of the standards and the way that life is going, it's like they don't know what to do. They don't know how to go about it. So they be all over the place. So it's just a crazy ass, washed up ass cycle that's being constantly in rotation and rotation and in rotation and in rotation. What people are asking people is not hard to receive. It's just that dealing with the people and the individuals who we were formerly, because I'm no longer dealing with that shit. No, no. You're like, no. So, new program, new assignment, right? It is what it is, right? It's just people just can't give it because they can't even give that shit to themselves. You looking for people to be honest and truthful, right? To you, but they can't even do that shit to their motherfucking self. Mm-hmm. You asking somebody to love you, but they can't even love their self correctly. Uh, let's think about that. It's time for us to start reintroducing ourselves to people. If people can't get it, they just can't get it. I'm learning that, right? You can't force people because people are just, they're not in that space, right? So us just being who we are, just have to take it with a small grain of salt, sugar, however, and walk around and just do what you need to do. I love me. Yeah, I always said that. I said that. I said, nobody on this planet like me. Nobody. I always say that, like, Lord, what do you have for me? I always say that. Lord. I always say that. If people was to see how bad that they were whipped in the spirit, they would treat people a lot kinder. You know, people actually really knew people's stories and shit. They would treat people a lot better. Like, yo, you survived all of this. Like, the grace of God. hmm Let's thank God for them praying mothers, them praying grandmothers. That's why I always say. I always say I don't mourn the dead. Like, what? They became 10 times stronger in the spirit. You're like, what? Now you got somebody over there in the spiritual realm that's fighting a little bit more harder for you. I'm telling you. I always look at it like that. Right? That's why I love New Orleans. You like what? I love New Orleans. Because as they're actually walking the dead to their final resting place, they're rejoicing and they're praising. That's how it's supposed to be. Don't be crying and screaming and shit. Even though it's common because we're human. But you want to rejoice. Like, rejoice. Hell yeah. It's a celebration. They got some more wings. What? Some more strength. Always look at it like that. Yeah. People don't like me, but I don't give a fuck. You like what? Nah. Because you gotta be like that. It's funny. I can't stand. Can I get a dollar? 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 A nigga will ask you that all day. You'll give him a dollar, you give him a dollar, you give him a dollar, you give him a dollar. And then as soon as you don't get a punk ass that $1, you just a piece of shit. Yeah. Like, you kidding me? For the last 50 years I done gave you $50,000. Like, what? $1. For the last 50 years. It's 50,000, man. I done gave you all of this money. Can I get my shit back? Pay me back. Right? I'm telling you. So, you like, what? Nope. He like, nope. That's why I said when I start doing shit, I'm not even showing. This is why I'm not showing pictures. However, because people don't need to enjoy. When you show pictures to the world like that, meaning you're showing pictures of your experience and the different things that you're doing, you're letting them rejoice in something that you're um experiencing, right? Hell no. You like what? Nope. You like, girl, you crazy? Nope. I'm so like, I'm so selfish. That's why the people and shit, certain shit that I'm going to build and occur, like everybody's family, meaning their house, people who they rock with, everybody should be protecting everybody. Meaning, now you're not coming over here destroying her. You're not coming over here fucking around with her peace. You're not coming over here doing none of that shit. Especially when you was already in that predicament. See? And that's the other side to shit. You like, what's the other side to shit? Is where you will have certain people that understand your worth, that understand your value, that understands your heart. And it's not like it's their job, but it's like they're gonna feel honored to be like that because you are a good person. Like, you know what I mean? It's like a whole bunch of people saying, man, don't do that to him. Like, nah, get out of here. People should be like that, especially if people understand people's like, like the way that they're coming, meaning they deserve that. That's what I always say. A lot of people deserve happiness. A lot of people deserve a new start button. A lot of people deserve that shit. And people should be protecting people like that. Like, nah. Like, get out of here. Like, you're killing me. You gotta be out of your fucking mind. That's what I'm on. You like what? And it's shocking because everywhere I go, well, you guys don't see me. You only see like this part. So I always look brolic, but I'm not really that brolic. I'm actually, should I show people? Let me see. I'm like, girl, hold on. Let me turn this around. I'm about to show people myself. No, you know the people hear you, right? Let me see. Let me see. See if y'all can see me, but I'm not really that big. I'm a good size. Like what? No, I'll be looking huge as fuck on this thing. But I'm a good size. I'm really good. I'm a pretty, slim, good girl. But People really can't see like that, but I'll be in shape. And I started working out again. You like, what? Hell yeah. Like, I'm about to go on a trip. It's so funny. I wrap my goddamn scarf around my neck. But, you kidding me? You like, what? I got two new stocks on. Fuck it. But, yeah, I'll be chilling. I glow. I glow. I always say that. I'll be like, Lord, please give me like a holy glow. I want people to see that first when they see me. Like, what is that on you? Jesus. As much as I come up here and I say motherfucker and fuck you, bitch. Like, Jesus. I don't be playing that. Like, nope. And like, what? I'm getting this fine thing. You like, what? I don't be playing. Catch me when you can. I'll be telling people that. I'm telling people that all year. I just blocked my brother. You like, I'm telling that shit. I'm blocking. I don't care. Family, they finito. Like, all of that bullshit. Because I don't like shit like that. I hate shit like that. I hate a motherfucker that just don't know what the fuck is going on. Mm-hmm. So because people don't know what be going on sometimes, they be thinking you crazy. Nope, I'm not crazy. It's crazy how sometimes you got to keep shit like in a vault away from people because you'll be surprised. Like in this world that we live in, you'll be surprised of the conversations that people be having that you don't know, yo. Everybody want to be talking about fucking witchcraft and shit like that. People don't understand that our words are casting spells on people. People don't understand that. They do that shit on a daily basis. They wish bad upon people, or they say, "Oh, she ain't gonna do this. He ain't gonna do that." Like, bitch, you putting somebody in the dirt just from off of your words. It's crazy. Or you have some people that just can't believe certain shit is working for people, so they thinking that they're doing a whole bunch of different stuff. I be saying, nah, people not doing anything. People roads are so blessed. I always say that. People don't think that God don't be hearing people's their cries, their petitions and certain shit that we put up there to the universe or to God. They hear it. That's why I always say everybody happens for a reason. Mad people been asking me to sing. Mad people been asking me to do different projects, and I be telling people no. I met the lady over the weekend. She runs like an open mic where so many people come. They sing, they do poetry and shit. And she the only person who got me off of my from out of retirement. Like, what? I just spoke to her like yesterday. She said, I'm looking forward for you coming to be part of my open mic and certain stuff. So I tell her sometimes, my account is heavy. So I don't mind promoting people. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't do that. Oh, I'm gonna charge you this, that, and the third. Like, I understand that part. If it get to that, then fine and dandy. But damn, like, some shit should be free, yo. Like, some shit. Like, everything got a fucking price tag. That I was screaming today. You're like, what you was screaming for? Because everybody just want fucking money. Everywhere I go, it's money here. Money here. Fucking money here. Like, god damn, money, 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 fucking money. And then it be coming from niggas who don't even got fucking money. Like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, what? Like, you gotta be kidding me, man. Like, I don't know what the fuck that is. Hell, Hazer. Hell, Hazer. What the hell you say? Trump playing God. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Here you go. I like you. You like what? You want to talk about some conspiracy theories and shit? Listen. Nicki Minaj turned the whole world into Chuckies. You like what? Yo, I was laughing so hard. I shared on my Twitter. Somebody came up with an ill ass AI thing with Chucky talking about something. I'm about to make him stomp. I'm gonna post it on my Twitter. Yo, I was laughing so hard because the shit that we are seeing all over our television is so very mind boggling. Right? It really is. It really is. It really, really is. Like, I have never seen it. Donald Trump is doing what Donald Trump does. This is what Donald Trump does. Right? But what I like about everything that's taking place with him is this nigga is going to trigger a global effect. Like, he's going to trigger a global effect, meaning he's going to trigger a moment in time where he's going to have the whole world moving on one accord. We already seen it happen when George Floyd, died, the whole fucking world to all the way over there in the United Kingdom was protesting about how police and shit is happening. That's all the world needs. Shout out to them Black Panthers. You said what? Yo, it's a whole. I just said that. Everything I say come to pass. I said that the other day. I'm gonna read your comment. For what I said was, I said history always repeats. It's going to be another Martin Luther King. It's going to be another Malcolm X. It's going to be another Black Party Panther. It's going to be so many different events that happen again because it has to. We're in a cycle where everything is happening again. You like, what do I mean by that? It only means who have the strength to get up to start something like that. But it only takes is one movement of time. It only takes but a spark. And we seeing it right now. We seeing it right now with the ICE agents. You're like, girl, nah. The people who are behind the ICE agents and a whole bunch of different things, they're out of control. They're starting to kill people. For a lot of people around the world who don't know, my name is Angel. I live right here in the United States of America. The length of racism is out of control. Now the length of racism between the people is out of control. That's why I said I don't respect that shit. I don't, because now they're attacking the Somalians, however that it would be. So I'm just saying, after them, who the fuck is next? Like, so it was just going from this to this to this to this. Just like everybody forgot when they started doing that, they was putting kids and shit. They was taking the kids and they was putting them in these fucking detention centers and shit like that. And the way that they were having and housing these people were terrible. So doesn't that remind you a little bit of just, I shouldn't use this because this is very far stretched, but it's almost like the Nazi camps and shit like that, when they was taking people because of who they are, even though it was a different thing. Mm-hmm. Only why they started fucking around with Hitler was because Hitler started to come over here and started fucking around with the United States of America. If that nigga would have kept going the opposite way, they would have never had a fucking problem. But because Hitler started fucking around with a whole bunch of different allies and a whole bunch of different shit, that's only why. Because he was starting to get out of control. So they had to insert themselves with that shit. My grandfather, he was in the military, right? My uncle Paulie, he's no longer here. He was in the military for over 22 years. When he got discharged from the military, he had like 10 papers, like honorable papers of a lot of different shit that he did in the motherfucking military. You know what I mean? So that's why I was saying a whole bunch of different things. That's why I was like, listen, the military, I love the military. I think that's the only branch of the government that should never ever be penetrated, meaning corruption. A lot of people don't know it's like a military behind the military, between a different type of a group that runs certain different things. Now he's just playing out of control, meaning I should look into it. I haven't really tuned into stuff like that. I don't really talk too much about political stuff. I should, just a little bit, but even with you like what? These niggas went over there and captured the Venezuela president and his motherfucking wife. I'm just saying. So that lets me know if these niggas really, really want certain people, they can go get them. So I say once again, so why is it that just like Osama bin Laden, it wasn't no motherfucking go in there and capture that nigga. They had to go kill him. You like what? He knew too much. When you have done so much within the government, now the fucking FBI probably watching me, but when you have done so much and you know a lot of secrets revolving around them, it no longer become capture on sight. No, we gonna kill this nigga on sight because we don't need him. And it's so crazy because nobody wanted to bury him. I would have buried fucking Osama bin Laden. I would have never threw him off no fucking shit like that. I don't give a fuck what he did. He deserved to be buried correctly, for he was Muslim. He should have had a Muslim funeral. You like, girl? Nah, that wasn't right. You like, I don't care what nobody say about none of that. Just like Hassan Hussein, After the United States government went in there and they killed that nigga, everything went crazy to the left over there after when they killed him. Everything be designed a certain way for a lot of different things to happen. That's how I look at shit. That's just how my mind works. But that was very fucked up. You like, hell yeah, that was fucked up. That was very fucked up. I wish I would have known. I was like, I'll take his body. Like, bitch, you would have took Osama bin Laden's body? I sure the fuck would have. Everybody, even though, however the fuck people feel, especially if you Muslim, however, people deserve to be buried correctly. That's why I'm totally against all of this shit in motherfucking museums. You like, what? Hell yeah. Because you went to an ancient site. I don't give a fuck if that shit's in there worth $1.6 billion. People's was buried a certain way, so they should have stayed there. Artifacts, a whole bunch of different shit. They should have stayed there. Not to be all over in fucking museums, and not even that. At least bring them back to their regular origin to fuck the countries that they really come from. Fuck all of this shit that's from Nigeria, Uganda, all over the world is in fucking Smithsonian and shit like that. Washington, D.C., all over. No, 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 no. They need to go back to where the fuck they come from, back home. That's why a lot of different people that go messing with these fucking ass sites, they get cursed. Shit don't happen because they had no fucking business. That's why over there in China, like they can't really fuck with all of that shit because of the way that they booby trap. There's so much fucking lead and that poison and shit. They go over there fucking around with that shit. They ass is gonna die. But they knew that it was gonna be people who was gonna come and fuck with their shit. Be like, what? Just like within like the Mayans, over there in the temples and a whole bunch of other stuff. There's so many different shit that's buried in different chambers and different shit. Like, you crazy. They still trying to find Alexander. They don't even know where the fuck he at. You're like, bitch, and I hope they never find him. You're like, what? I always say that. Some shit is not meant to be fucking discovered. Some shit is meant to be left alone. Just like some civilizations that we don't fucking know about is meant to stay that way. It's peaceful. It's free of fucking diseases and shit. See what happened when they came over here fucking around with them Indians? My fucking people. They got sick, all types of shit. We taught them how to fish. We taught them how to hunt. A whole bunch of other different shit. And then they became savages. Everybody should read that book. I was so fucked up when I read that book. Was it American History or something like that? Because it went into how Christopher Columbus actually came. He enslaved a whole bunch of Native Americans and shit. And then he said, well, okay, well, I know a whole different other race that could abstain just being out in heat and a whole bunch of different labors. A whole bunch of different people don't know. Shit, it wasn't only people who were enslaving black people. It was motherfucking black people and shit enslaving people. Just like it was Native Americans that was enslaving fucking people and a whole bunch of other shit. I always say that. It goes a lot deeper sometimes. What are you saying? Hmm. What is them glasses? My new little pate. You like pate? Yeah, my new little pate. What the fuck you talking about? Now, let me tell you something. What you talking about, black people always think that they smarter. Now, that's some ignorant ass shit for you to say. Everybody is a little bit smarter than everybody. Who the fuck is you? You like what? You like what? I'm just saying. Black people always think that they smarter. No, you just have some people who just know what the fuck they talking about. Right? So then, because you have some people who know what the fuck they're talking about, then it become, oh, you're doing too much, or this, that, and the third. I don't give a fuck about that. I'd rather be a nerd. I'd rather be a nerd. I'd rather be weird. I'd rather be woke. I'd rather be a woke ass motherfucker than a dumb ass person being convinced some other shit. You like what? And that's on God. So I don't care about that. I love my glasses. I don't know if I removed it. Oh, I think I removed it or I hit it. Somebody said black people always think they're smarter. No, you just have a lot of black people who are really smart, and you can't take that away from them. You have a lot of people, black people, white people, Indian people, Arabics. There's a whole bunch of people that's smart. You just can't. Why the fuck? But I see that. You know what? Because now you're about to make me be racist just a little bit, and I shouldn't. Black people should have always knew that we was going to be a little threat anyway. Only why? Because the first experiment was already tried and it already was shown, and that's Black Wall Street. Black Wall Street was a community full of very, very successful, prominent black people, and they were very, very successful. And they didn't have to do a motherfucking thing, but because of that time, they got destroyed. That I mean, people went in there and they burned it down, right? But I always get fucking mad when I say this. In the Constitution, it was always put that black people was only 1%. It always blows my mind. It always blows my mind with that part. Mm-hmm. How could we be considered that 1%? But listen to this shit. They put in the Constitution that the black people are only 1%. But guess who the fuck they need at a national election? The 1%. Mm-hmm. So when it comes to whoever the fuck get back into this White House, that's who the fuck they gonna need. They're gonna need the black people. They're gonna need the immigrants, the motherfuckers who they keep running up from out of here, meaning the Hispanic demographic. Mm-hmm. So everything's all fucked up. He's like, what? Everything is all messed up. And then he's fucking deporting all of these people that helped him get his motherfucking ass back here in this country. That's crazy. You're like, what? It's crazy because now they're locking up kids and a whole bunch of different shit. You're like, what is it? What's going to be the next generation of American people? Who? Who? It's the kids. Our old ass, we finito, right? So it's the younger generation. Mm-hmm. The babies who are not even born yet. Uh-huh. So it'll be, I'll say, God damn, it's a lot of 6-year-olds and shit. These niggas is running around with AKs and a whole bunch of other stuff. So I guess we just fuck. So I guess it's only the 1-year-olds and the babies who haven't even been born yet are going to be the saviors. That's going to bring a whole bunch of different things within this country. I look at shit like that. A lot of people don't look at shit like that. So I say, what is it? Mm-hmm. What is it? You already got these girls all fucked up and shit. You're like, what? Because they're out here discreting men. And it's not just black men. It's all men in general. Like, you talking about? This nigga, I never seen it. I never seen it. For real. I'm just saying. Because now you got these young ass girls who's like 20s or whatever. They 20. Talking about, they want a nigga that makes 650. No. I said 650. 6 figures and shit like that. I'm just saying for myself. What the fuck? What the fuck? That's why I always say don't be idolizing people's relationship. Because you don't know what the fuck going on with this bitch. She back here doing a whole bunch of other different shit. But you're idolizing her lifestyle. And you don't know what she's going through to obtain it. You don't know how she's being treated behind closed doors. You're idolizing this nigga. But you don't even know what he's doing behind closed doors. I was trying to say, because I seen a girl on Instagram said within the past 8 months, it has been over 20,000 plus more cases down there in Atlanta with HIV and shit. HIV and shit is out of control right now. It is. But I always say that because everybody think that is cute. It's not cute. And we live in a world now where nobody should be in the fucking closet. People should be living the way that they want to live. Mm-hmm. People are being turned out. You're like, what you mean turned out? People are being turned out on the highest scale of the highest scale. Mm-hmm. Like swinger parties and people sharing partners and shit like that. It's like out of control. So now guess what they're doing? They're miscontamination, because a lot of people don't know. If Sarah have HIV and Billy have HIV, they have 2 different strands. So once they become together, or however, the strands of whatever the strands that they have in their body and mutate and shit like that. That's why you have certain people that got to go through certain different medications to find out the medication that's going to actually work within your motherfucking body and shit like that. The only thing that they have now, listen, they have a cure. Everybody, they have a cure. The pharmaceutical business is wealthy. You're like, what? They have everything that people need. But if we was to give everybody all the shit that they need, then what happened? Then they be taking money from out of the system. They can't have that. Hmm. So you know what's gonna happen now? What? The easiest way to kill off people is what? Put shit in their food, contaminate the water and shit like that. Not even that. Put shit within vaccinations and shit. Like we don't even know what the fuck they put in COVID. For all of them fucking people who took the COVID shit, or however that it was, they came up with that shit so fast. It was a race for all these pharmaceutical motherfuckers to hurry up to come up with the cure. You know how much money that they paid these people to create some shit? Hmm. And this is why certain shit went the way that it was, because you had a lot of people who wasn't against that shit because they really didn't know what it was. So guess what? It gave the virus or anything else a lot more time to mutate and shit like that. So by the time people actually really started taking a whole bunch of different things like that, like every year the flu virus or however, it mutates to something different. Certain shit mutate to certain different. That's why they had a whole big of an outbreak of measles and shit like that, because a lot of people wasn't taking a whole bunch of different things. So we'll always go like that. You're like, what? You don't like my glasses? Like, no. I just like big frames. Before I used to have these little ones, square ones, but I work with stuff that works with like my face and stuff like that. But I like it. I don't be caring about a whole bunch of stuff. Plus, I be thinking I be looking weird and shit without glasses, cause I wear them so long. I have like a little indent and stuff. But I came to liking myself more a lot lately. Like I don't care. You like what? I said like that. You like what? Hey, do me a favor. You like what? And keep crazy ass people away from me. I've been getting so upset. You like what? Sometimes I be looking crazy sometimes just to keep a motherfucker away from me. I do the opposite. You like what? Man, I do the opposite. I be trying to do shit to keep people away from me. I yelled the other day because I wasn't dressed the way I was supposed to be dressed. And he still seen my beauty. Now how beautiful that was cute. He still see my beauty within my madness. But I was like, damn, I can't even like the skies no more. People still seeing my beauty through all of my madness. I think I scared the nigga off. I was like, get out of here. He was like, bitch. I was like, get out of here. I got enough fucking problems. That's some bold stuff. Like, I'm just saying, like, I'm just that type of a person. Like, what the fuck you gonna do for me? I'm just saying, however that it may be. Like, the fuck? Like, you just want a good time? Okay. You just want a good time. I'm just not that person, however. And plus, I'm in a good little whatever the fuck I got going on, so I'm good. Like, you know what I mean? I ain't got time for all of that shit. Like, I think it's like a waste of time. You're like, what's a waste of time? Like, like, what we doing? You're like, what? This might gonna sound fucked up, gang, but I'm just trying to be rich. I never said no shit like that. I'm just trying to be rich. I'm for real. I'm just trying to be good, man. That's it. I'm trying to be good. No, I'm not trying. I am good. I am good. I'm good. My son, he's so funny because he said, Mommy, I had a dream that we went to Miami. And he don't know. I've been talking about that shit, which y'all know. I've been talking about Miami, Miami, Miami. He said, Mommy, I just had a dream we going to Miami. I looked at this boy like, this boy is crazy. But that's it. Like, what? Nah, I'm doing a family thing. You like, what's a family thing? It's me, my family, that's it. And I'm having fucking trouble from these stupid ass people. That's trying to get into my way. All the other people who used to deal with me, they scared of me like a motherfucker. They scared of me. They should be. You like what? Because they have done so much shit. You like what? It ain't nothing like when a whole bunch of people done did some fucked up shit to you. Now they gotta see you rise. Oh, that's the worst. You like what? Because people gonna want to come back. Like, I'm sorry, or can we work shit out? And you gotta be like, nope. If I can't even trust you with $1, if I can't trust you with $1,000, no, $1,000. If I can't trust you with $1, I can't trust you with $1,000. Bitch, you think I'm gonna be able to be comfortably or sleep comfortably and I'm be touching $100,000. You know what I'm saying? 100,000, 500,000, a million, whatever. Hell no. Everything is designed the way it's supposed to. You're like, yep. And I'm not sharing shit. You're like, what? Nope. I wish I would. I want. That's why I always like to keep my moments and shit like to myself. Like, nah, not on this ride. So reintroduce yourself to the world and let them know you standing on big business. Everything that people going through right now, they deserve it. You deserve a new car. You deserve a new life. You deserve a new house. Some people deserve a new love. You know what I mean? I always say that shit sometimes, especially when you starting over. That's why it's good to start over on a good, fresh note. Like, you're like, what? Hell yeah. Like, I got a new man. I got a new girl. We good. We got peace. We got a good home. We on the same accord. We striving for the same shit. Like, my world is good. You could come home. You could smile. You could be relaxed. However that it may be. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, who, what, when? And you just smiling and just happy. Like, don't everybody need that? You're like, girl, no. So let me go. This was a good live. Thank you for me conversating with people. I'm so sorry that a lot of black people are smart. I don't know what to tell you about that. Like, what? Somebody said black people always think that they're so smart. Well, I'm so sorry. Some of us really are. But the ones who are very, very smart, there's some ignorant son of a bitches, right? I don't like people like that. Like, I can't tell you nothing. Like, no, motherfucker, you're wrong. Like, what? I hate a person that's like that. They be thinking they right, 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 right. Like, no, you are so fucking wrong. It's okay for you to be wrong. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Like, fuck. Even I be wrong sometimes. Like, okay, fuck, fuck, fuck. But it's okay. It's cool. Like, it's cool. Like, what? World? Like, what? I don't even give a fuck about it no more. I don't. You like what? Yeah. Like, I have been going, no, I have been going through my own little stuff, however, but I don't even give. Lady,
Yeah, I didn't do nothing.
I gotta get her some bathing suits. I wanna go to the bathhouse. Let me tell y'all niggas, out here in New York City, it's a new wave. I'm always finding a new wave. So the new wave out here is these bathhouses. Or they having a ball out here at these bathhouses, baby. All these niggas and all these girls, they be at these bathhouses acting up. They scared the shit out of me. I came out there looking as thick as a pumpkin as I was. All these niggas was looking at me like I was meat. Ran me up from out of there. Like, what? So now I'm gonna take me and Nana Shirley. I gotta get her a bathing suit. I got a bathing suit, but I don't like it too much because it's just too thick, thick, thick. But I'm gonna find another one. It's one that I want to go. They have a amazing spa place at on Governor Island. On the weekends, it's like $124, but it's so good. They have like a hot pool. You can see like across, like into the city and stuff. It's so nice. But that's what I'm doing. I think we should go to the One Summit. I've been checking out all these other like content creators. They be doing a whole bunch of different things. That's what I'm doing. You like what? So yeah, what else? Do I have anything else to do this week? No, I just have to finish paying for my schooling that I'm doing. That's it. Um, as soon as I get off the phone with doing this with y'all, I gotta reach out to this network because I've been looking, checking my email, but I haven't really got anything back from them. Check out that. So that's it. And I'm looking to move. I keep telling people that shit. Like, I'm so fucking serious. I'm moving. Like, what? I am. I'm gonna get my own fucking place. You like what? I'm gonna have two places. You like what? The second shit that I'm about to get now is just gonna be mines. All fucking mines. Like what?
I'll be right here, boo boo.
That's right. You like what? And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have probably my son or something like that stay there because I'll probably be running around doing what I do. But I'm getting me a second place. Right. Hopefully, I want everything. I hope everything go as planned. Cause I already made plans. I already done booked my fucking shit in Atlanta. That's where I'm fucking going. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. I don't care about nothing. I don't care about nobody the fuck got going on. I already booked my shit. I already done paid for my shit. I'll be in Atlanta the beginning of April. Yeah. I'll be there the first through the fucking fifth. So I'm gonna be there for the next couple of days. I'm gonna be there. When I go there, I gotta go see this fucking townhouse out there. They got a nice pool. I'm gonna be there. I don't give a fuck about all of that activity. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I'm going there and I'm gonna do some shit. That's why I'm working on a whole bunch of different things so I can post up and I can get this money. You're like, what? What? Oh, oh, you got some good ears. You like what? That's the radiator. They said, what's the noise? You know they can hear the
Oh
noise?
yeah.
That's the radiator. It does that
I hope that.
sometimes. It haven't done that in a while.
I hope it stops. It's annoying, you
It's
know.
annoying, but it don't do it like that. I can't believe y'all can hear that. You like what, girl? I can't believe y'all can hear that. I can't believe y'all can really fucking hear that. But it's cool. But I'm about to get off though. I've been on too long. I just wanted to say that. I was so pissed off today. I was screaming. I don't understand these motherfuckers. I keep telling people they gonna find out. They wanna find out. I'm so excited. So I gotta get my paperwork and shit like that. So I'm staying out the motherfucking way. Like, nope. What you talking about? Like what? Oh yeah, she can't stand that. They said it sound like my grandma house or something that my grandma knows.
Oh,
This what it is. This Nana Shirley. You like what? Nana Shirley. I'm gonna tell a story. So God sent me and her to each other. I love her. I made a promise to her because I don't want to tell too much, but I made a promise to her that I'm gonna take care of her until God brings the air from out of my body. So I take her around and I take her out to eat. I take her to go get her nails done, her toes done. I have an appointment to go take her to go get her hair done. She want her hair blonde. And hopefully I could fit it into my busy ass plan. I'm gonna be taking her to this restaurant. It's called like Dumbo 51. It's really really nice. It's expensive, but she wants a fucking filet mignon, some mashed potatoes, and some asparagus. So I told her I'm gonna take her to go there. So that's what we do. So other than that, other than me spending my time and doing what I do with her, we be all over. We be riding, we be chilling. And now I'm about to take her to the A. She about to take her to the A, baby. To the A. I'm about to take her to the A. I'm about to take her to Atlanta and I'm about to take her to Miami and shit like that. So we gonna be good. I can't wait till y'all see her. I'm gonna have her out there in Miami on a fucking yacht. Like what? Make sure I have my hair up in some nice cute braids and shit. Cause I'm gonna get wet. I'm gonna get wet. I'm gonna get wet, babe. I'm gonna jump off a whole bunch of, it's gonna be good. That's what I'm in. That's the season that I'm in. I'm in having a good time, enjoying myself with family,
yes.
um, doing shit with my son, and having a good time. I can't wait until he get on the jet ski. I want to see him. I hope once he get on a jet ski. Go ahead, boy. Like what? That's all he wanna do. That's my rush. Like you don't understand when I took him, and it's so funny because he on my ass. Like he want to go back to Atlanta so bad. So he was like, "Mom, are we going back to the same place that we went to?" Like, no, I found this nice place over there by the Mercedes Benz Stadium. It's this big ass, nice ass house over there. So I gotta make sure I got it, or it's that other one. I better make sure I got it. But it's this big ass house. I have like a family theater and shit in there like that. So I always make sure like my baby. It's just something about when my baby opened the door. He was like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "Yes, yes." I got that amazing. That's what I like. So he excited. He want to get on a goddamn plane. Like, come on. I should lie. You like what? I should go home and just put a whole bunch of bags in my little my I forgot the name. I got a Wang bag, that lady Wang bag. Um, and I should put a whole bunch of shit in there. And I should be like, okay, son, I'll see you later. That nigga see me hit that bag, honey. He he be like, no. He tell his dad all the time, mommy, she fancy. Like he corny and shit. Mommy, she fancy. I know. I go, mommy, we have a good time. Like he told me I was making my son bougie and shit. Like you make him bougie. Like come on, son. He knows. Mommy is the wave. Like what? Like mommy is the wave. It's funny. Like what? Uh-huh. And now you like what? Cause I'm gonna get me a big brand deal in United Kingdom. United Kingdom fucks with me. I have a lot of people from the United Kingdom who rocks with me. So I got everybody on board. You like what? So far. Now his dad, who the fuck will let their girl go to the United Kingdom by themselves? He said he don't want to go. Like, fine by me, motherfucker. You like, girl, you crazy. Nope. United States of America, his motherfucking ass would be. Cause when these people say, "Come on, I'm out of here," like like bitch, you gonna leave him there? Sure enough, is my ass gonna be right underneath the Eiffel Tower with a pretty ass glass of champagne. That's the only picture I might show. Like,
Oh, I'm hungry.
I'm here, fucking, I stop.
Oh, I'm hungry.
That's what I'm at. Like what? Yeah, I'm telling you, I ain't playing with these people. It's a good ride. So, hi everybody. Let me reintroduce myself. Hi everybody. My name is Angel. I'm a YouTuber. I have over 35,000 family members here. On my TikTok, I have 15,000 family members. On my Instagram, I have 4,000 people on my Instagram, and then on my other account, it's real low. I like to use that sometimes because I come in the disguise. These other motherfuckers don't be knowing who I am, but I be watching. So then I go over there on my Twitter, tear Twitter up a little bit, you know. Then my podcast is on every platform. Like what? It's on Prime. They just accepted me.
Oh,
Sorry.
fucking fucking.
They just accepted me on something. Hold on one second.
Thank you, cows.
Yeah, I gotta call them back there too. I gotta see when the waiting list. So right here,
Why?
I'm telling you, here the complex that I'm in, it's a privately owned. Like you just can't get in here, but they have like a waiting list where you can buy into the apartment. And I called like maybe a month ago because I wanted to be put on the list so I can buy an apartment on here, and it's not that much, like $10,000. That's not a lot. $10,000, you could buy in, you could buy your unit. So I'll be telling people like I'm not with all of that stuff. Mm-mm. I'm telling you, I'm gonna take these 12 months to execute a whole bunch of different shit. I don't got time for the foolery. I don't got time for the bullshit. It's either you with it, and if you with it, we with it. We going 10 tones down this motherfucker. But if you're not, then you need to get the fuck away from me. Leave me the fuck alone, or I'm gonna run you the fuck over. I don't have time for problems, aggravation, because I'm not gonna bring problems and aggravations. I'm gonna keep bringing my love, my light. I'm gonna keep treating myself. You like what? I'm gonna keep treating myself. I'm gonna keep eating good. I'm gonna keep doing a whole bunch of. I live in New York City. It's so much shit to do here. It's ridiculous, and I love it. Matter of fact, it's so much shit to do in the United States of America. Period. Montana, what the fuck, Arizona, the canyons and shit like that. You got the other place where they have that big ass snake mound and shit. So much shit I can do right here. You're like, what? Right here. I'm kind of tired of fucking Miami because
Oh,
all the fucking celebrities and fuck Miami all the way up. So I
Miami.
don't want to go there no more. I'm gonna go to fuck the Key West. Like I don't be
Miami.
doing that shit. I'm
Miami.
never going to Los Angeles. That's way the fuck on the other side of the map. There's no reason for me to go to Los Angeles.
Man.
If they're not paying me to fuck to go to Los Angeles, there's no need for me to go to Los Angeles. No need. I'm not going there. You like what? I'm not going there. The only closest part that I probably would go is Las Vegas. You like what? Las Vegas. Whatever happens, and then you know the same motherfuckers. Whatever happened in Vegas, stay in Vegas. You heard me? Like what? And they got. I'm always. And I get my fucking money up. Like, it's a shit. I think it cost me like 50,000. See, I'm going to some real exclusive shit. Shit cost like 50,000, a little bit more. This shit come from a private chef. Oh man, it's this is like top fucking tier here, baby. Private chef, come with this, that, and the third. Beautiful, 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 fucking beautiful. You like what? Fucking beautiful. But that's all I want to do. You like what? Like, bitch. You like what? If I was a little bit younger, I'd say, I'll wake up. Like, wake up like, oh my God, how the fuck did I get here? Who those be good nights? Those used to be good nights. Ah. You see what I'm saying? Like, oh shit. Like what? Tiptoeing the fuck out of the door. Like, oh shit. Oh God. You like what? Come on. You like what? Somebody already trying to kidnap somebody. I'm telling you, somebody is going to kidnap somebody. Somebody that made a place. Somebody got a house. Only thing they need is your ass to be present. You like what? You see me?
Holy.
Here. Come on, kidnap me. Shit. I'm ready to go. Why the fuck are you taking so long to come get me? Wait. I'm so ready. Wait. Until next time. You guys be blessed. You guys have a great day, okay? You see me, I'm in a good mood. I done cut everybody off. I don't
Oh, that
I'm
was
gonna
out
tell them.
my hand.
It's so crazy. And everybody heard you say that. No, don't fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that.
Sorry.
No. I told you I cannot cut this shit here. So they heard you. Like, I almost pick my guy's glasses off. She think I be bullshit. I be bullshit. Like, what? And I already got my security. Like, bitch. He's like, I'm not playing. I already got my fucking security. He's a good friend. He's like, what? And he is a celebrity motherfucking security. Anyway, he steady be on my page. He be watching like, is it today? Is it today? I was like, nope, no, not today, nigga. But I had that nigga on speed dial. Like, bitch, I'm not playing. I'm not playing. Like, Big Shy, please. He'll come so fast. He'll drop everything. Like, what the fuck? That's all I was. I can't believe this shit. I cannot fucking believe this shit either. I haven't told him nothing. Like, what? Sometimes I just be like, security. That's all I'm gonna say. Security. I don't give a fuck, brother, whoever, cousin, whoever. I don't know these motherfucking people. Straight like that. I always say that people are going to be done according to the shit that they have done. And that's how people should treat people. Treat people the way that they have done you. Don't let people ride, because people going to be trying to ride on people's like like coats and shit like that. Nah, people don't deserve to go where a lot of people are going to go this year. So I've been on here long enough. So congratulations. Until next time, it's always a pleasure and a blessing. Y'all know how I give it up. It ain't nothing but love and peace over here, okay? Until next time. Bye-bye.